just us?
What's that?
Is it just us?
I guess so.
Alrighty.
Why don't I get 2-0 bill this weird? It's an update tomorrow. Oh,
Did it
it's
reload?
uh, yeah. I think the new reload map is coming tomorrow.
It's exciting.
Oh yeah.
I'm curious if I registered for Gemini and forgot to make the purchase. If I do that now, will
You're,
it still give me the extra?
yeah.
Oh my god.
Great time, or good idea to forget the first time around, because it was probably in the mid 90s, and right now it's in like the mid 70s.
Yeah.
I just bought I just bought now 10 minutes ago for the first time in about a month. This exact situation is why I spread out my buys over like a every day to every other day time period. But I ran out the moment it finally let up and went down a little bit.
Yeah, that is bad luck.
I've had an insanely amount of good luck, so it's only fair.
Guess it had to run out somehow. Hmm. So I think I am gonna have to end up committing murder.
Over your family?
No. Oh wow, how little do you think of me that I would kill my family? No, I'm gonna kill my coworker. Because I was
For
up all night. I was up all night coughing last night and could barely catch my breath.
you're
And
sick
I
is
haven't
what you're
had.
saying?
I think so. I haven't had an upper respiratory infection since that one time they fucked up the chemicals in the pool. But I'm still gonna kill her. I told her she was contagious. Looked it up. Sent her a picture. Google saying you're goddamn contagious. But legally I wasn't allowed to tell her she couldn't come in.
It looks like I've avoided getting sick myself. So the virus that everyone has is very likely called the Novo virus.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah. People are able to spread it before they have symptoms and after their symptoms go away, which is pretty wild. And a lot of people don't start to get sick until like 3 to 5 days after they've caught it. Um, and what's very strange is that you can get it twice. Most
And
viruses
like
you get once and then you're fine. You have the antibodies and everything that remember this and fight it off. But apparently this is so contagious that you can get it a second time.
well, it's a miracle you haven't gotten it.
Yeah. The
What would your
last
friends say to you right now? You have to leave your basement to catch it.
my whole family, my whole family has had it, and I didn't get it. So
I just feel like that's something Brian would say.
yeah,
So he's not here to say it, so I was the proxy.
yeah, I've spent some time around them, but just not like a whole lot of time. Like I've made a concentrated effort to keep my distance, clean, the things that we would share, like the kitchen towels and cloths and stuff like that. Bless you. I don't have any thermite.
I do. Do you have a safe that you can bust into right now?
Yeah, I'm at it. But yeah, you should definitely buy that $100 worth because one, the timing might not really ever get better, and then on top of it, you get $70 free. Like there will never be a promotion like this again. Like every once in a while, Coinbase, I guess, is just feeling nice and they'll do like $20 if you buy 100. But this is 75.
That's really interesting. Oh, I lost my gun. What the hell? I mean, I still have one, but what? Update tomorrow will also include some new weapons. One is where you hold both a shotgun and SMG at the same time. That's mythic. My guess is like maybe the aim button will be to shoot one, and then the shoot button will be to shoot the other. Interesting. really fucking sucks is that this isn't gonna hit me the hardest until probably my fucking birthday. And I had plans.
When's your birthday?
This Sunday.
I don't know about that. Most respiratory infections, I mean, you'll stay like stuffed up and have a cough, but like feeling sick, I feel like should only be like a couple days.
There's the first one in here. I really hope so. And I really hope I don't end up in the hospital like the last time I had this. Granted, that one was a lot more severe because at the pool that I was spending 3 hours a night at 6 days a week, they had a chemical imbalance in it and it fucked everybody up. Like it dyed everybody's hair and shit like that, but with me it made my lungs feel like I was being lit on fire from the inside. And I ended up being hospitalized. Oh yeah, you know what was fun is that I had to take a week off because no shit. And then I came back and one of the girls was like, huh, nice of you to join us, and I almost hit her in the face.
Did I ever tell you the story where I had to call off of work because I had calf soreness? That was really bad.
No. You didn't tell me that.
What's that?
You haven't told me that story.
So, this was like 10 years ago. Hop in. I gave up doing calves because I believed, you know, like a lot of it was genetic and that it's just very hard to grow them. So I was just like, whatever, I'm just not really going to train them. So then it occurred to me that I was just being a bitch and that I should do them anyway. And that's an excuse only losers make, is complaining about their genetics. So I started doing them again, and I went to failure on them. Just like my body weight, nothing crazy. And like 4 sets of like 25 reps, nothing super crazy. Then I went to work that day. I worked in a warehouse, so I did like a lot of walking. I was fine, didn't notice anything. Then the next day when I went to work, I was like, oh man, my calves are sore. I feel like this does not feel good. I was still able to walk and everything. And then the next morning, so 2 days later, I woke up and I tried to take a step out of bed, and I just immediately fell to the ground. It was like I got stabbed. My legs didn't work. And so I had crutches because I spent basically all of high school on crutches. So I had to use crutches to walk around for the next 3 days. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I trained them Tuesday. They were so fucking sore I couldn't walk for 3 days. And then I had to call out of work. I was like, yeah, not feeling well. And then when I get back, my boss is like, hey Matt, calves feeling any better?
There's
was like,
people over here.
my friend was going around telling everybody that I had to lose work because of my trained calves, which was true, but you know,
That is I'm sorry, that is funny.
everyone just saw me at work and was smiling like, hey, you feeling any better? How your calves? I'm just like, oh.
See, that's funny.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't funny at the time. Like, my calves fucking hurt really bad, but like, yeah, looking back on it, it's funny. They're getting hospitalized because your lungs are on fire. You know, that you don't look back on that and go, ah, that's funny.
Yeah, this girl was a actual, like, bitch all the time. So I really didn't like her already. And the fact that one of my teammates was like, you look like you were about to hit her. And I'm like, I was. And they're like, we all would have applauded you if you had. And I'm like, well, that's good. My coach wouldn't have. But glad to know that you guys would support violence. But I think everybody was secretly hoping I would punch her in the face. Because she really had it coming. She was one of those people where, okay, so this was it was a private club. It wasn't like through a school or anything. And it was after I took a break from swimming to do diving for a while, and I wanted to get back into swimming, and I thought, like, what better coach to whip me into shape than this coach that my friend, who I'd known since second grade, had been talking about kicking her ass all the time. I'm like, who better to whip me back into shape? So I asked her, I was like, hey, can I possibly get your coach's phone number and like talk to him about joining your club? And she goes, this isn't the club that you just joined. And I was like, oh, you bitch. So our mom, we'd known each other since second grade. Our moms were friends. So I told my mom, hey, can you talk to Sam? Like, I was so familiar with her family that I was uncomfortably permitted to call her parents by their first names. It made me uncomfortable, but I got used to it. I said, can you talk to Sandy and tell her that I really want to join this club and that her daughter is being a total cunt about it? I didn't say that, obviously. But I was like, can you tell Sandy, like, I'm really interested in joining this club and that her daughter is being, like, a total gatekeeper? And so, guess who got a meeting with him, like, 2 days later? And he basically like interviewed me, and he was like, so like, why do you think you can swim here? Why do you think you're like not good enough per se, but why do you think that you would be a good teammate for my club? And like, I passed the interview. So I told him like straight up, listen, I haven't swam in like a year, and it's gonna show. And he goes, all right, well, did you bring your swimsuit? And I said, yeah, I did. I brought everything I need. And he goes, okay, show me what you can do. It was pathetic. It was a bad performance, but I still made the club. And like, a lot of people were like, okay, cool, new teammate. And I had to swim with like the younger kids for a while. It was a little embarrassing, but that's the level I was at. And then I made my way up to the kids my own age in like 2 months. Because I had like the framework. I had swam for so long that like it didn't take me that long to get back on the saddle. And she was one of the two people, aside from the friend of mine that I'd known since second grade. This person is not a good person at all. They were two people who were really unhappy at the fact that I was able to work my way up so fast. And that other girl was one of them. So when I got the upper respiratory infection and had to leave for a week, like, our coach was really strict. He would get really mad if we took time off for personal reasons and stuff like that. He would get mad if you didn't perform, like if you had an off meet, which happens. He would get really mad. It was a little intimidating. He was a little intense. But like, he didn't give me shit whatsoever for being hospitalized because I got the doctor's notes. Are we not breaking into this vault?
Nah, we don't have time.
Yeah, he didn't give me shit, so she thought, oh, I guess I'll have to give it to her. And I was just like, I really don't care what you think about me. Like, you're only mad because you've been swimming for this club for 2 years and I'm almost catching up to you. Like, I was giving her a run for her money and she was pissed. And I was just like, I don't care that that's your hang up. Like, shut your goddamn mouth. I don't remember what I said to her, but it was pretty icy. I didn't hit her, though. I just thought about it.
Oh, I hit that guy through the car. Holy shit.
I just hit them for 250. I don't know how they're still alive.
That's the bot. Just hit 140.
I only see the bot.
Right here, behind that. Hit that guy. Oh, the flinch just got me so bad.
sorry.
Hold on, let me grab this guy's stuff. Shield medallion.
Wolf coin?
I think so. Hold on. I'm losing too much health.
I have a med kit. Oh my god, ow. Yeah. Oh.
I'll hold those minis.
Wolf coin sounds like like a type of Bitcoin
There's a
that
lot
like
of.
it would come up with.
That's how people talk about all the other coins. They call them, you know, whatever the name is coin.
Doge.
Yeah. For the
I
most
know about
part.
that one.
They're not all
Not
that.
to-
Like there's Solana, Ethereum. But yeah, a lot of people call all the altcoins, whatever their name is, that plus coin.
I still think my joke was funny. Wolf coin, Andrew Tate. Doesn't that sounds like what he would do?
An alpha male coin. He actually, I think he does
Yeah.
have a fucking altcoin. I think it's called Daddy Coin.
Ew! Ew! Oh! Oh my god! Ew! I hate that so much.
Andrew Tate's a fucking loser.
I know he's a piece of shit, but like that's just disgusting. Daddy coin. See, I don't have a issue with my father, so I feel like the whole dad thing itself is the problem for me.
Well, I think
So maybe that's why I think it's so gross.
I think I saw someone named it that because he's like basically daddy's home and that like he's gonna own this market or whatever, but instead he's just a fucking idiot.
Yeah. And he's the one who says don't be stupid. Interesting.
Tate? Andrew Tate says that?
Isn't he the one who has those like awful videos where it's like, hey, if your girl cancels plans, then you need to make her pay for the date. Don't be stupid. Is that him?
I mean, he says stuff like that for sure. Basically,
I feel
I mean, he genuinely believes like women are like lower human beings.
subhuman, yeah. I mean,
Like
we
it's not
are, but don't say it.
it's not like I'm just, you know, trying to be a sensationalist on Twitter and get views. Like, he genuinely thinks women are beneath him.
We are, but it's just not in vogue to say it, you know? You just imply it.
Yeah.
Like, you tell her to get back in the kitchen, but you don't tell her why. Oh my god. Oh my god, I need to send you this. Oh, it looks like the best thing ever. I saw this cookbook. And it's Korean cooking for vegans.
Is it?
And I really...
Is it an Instagram page or something?
No, it's on Amazon. I really want it. I'm so excited. I'm definitely getting it for myself. It's called The Korean Vegan. The Korean vegan cookbook, but like... but I love Korean food. And there's a Chinese food one too that I also really want. That's what I love about Asian food is that like a lot of them have really good vegan recipes already.
Yeah, they're pretty pro-vegan in my experience. Like, I mean, Asians will fucking eat any fucking animal, but at the same time, they will at least try and make vegan stuff. Italian food, for whatever reason, any Italian restaurant you go to, they do not give a fuck about serving vegetarians or vegans
They
whatsoever.
serve veal.
Yeah.
Usually, I'm Italian. I can say that. They serve veal. They don't care. Although I found an Italian vegan cookbook too.
I mean, it's one of those things that could be easily made vegan, but they don't do it.
No, no. Oh my god, I almost just died. Oh, I had to mute myself. That was bad. I need a gun. Then I'll save you, don't worry.
I was, what was I doing? Oh, I got this guy coming at me.
Excuse me. Jesus. Yeah, over here, dummy.
I'm taking one, but I'll hold it too. He probably grabbed his teammates. Yeah, he probably grabbed his teammate's card.
What a dumbass. I mean a pussy, that's what I meant to say. I'm this close to calling out of work tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, if you're sick, you should. For one, for you to just feel better, but two, so no one else catches anything either.
Yeah, I really feel like shit.
I hate when people think that they need to, not saying you're doing this or anything, but just like, when people are sick and then they put an obligation on someone, or like, oh no, I'm fine, I'll do it anyway. It's like, getting other people sick is worse than just, you know, canceling whatever you were gonna do and, you know, staying home and not getting other people sick.
That's what that fucking bitch did. I got someone to cover for her, and she still showed up. So she messaged.
I kind of get it if you don't have any money and it's like, you know, you kind of have to do what you have to do. But if that's not the situation,
that's
any person
not her situation.
Right.
She
so
came in. She came into the store the day before to bother me on the clock. I'm trying to do shit to prepare for inventory. She came into the store to bother me about a package that she didn't know she was going to get because she sent it to the wrong address. She comes in and buys clothes all the time. She didn't need the money. She didn't need to come in. I'm getting angry. Sorry. I'll chill out. But I basically told her, like, you are contagious. But legally, I'm not allowed to tell her she can't come in, so she fucking came in. I had other people trying to call out on me, and I was like, this is garbage of me, but I'm gonna have to write you up if you don't come in. And they were like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. It counts as a no call, no show if you don't show up just because she's coming in. And you are rightfully afraid that she's gonna get you sick. I have to write you up. It felt so wrong to say that, and I had to, like, apologize to everybody. And say, like, listen, I'm sorry, but, like, this is how it is. Like, I can't make her stay home.
Yeah.
And then if other people were going to call out, I was going to have to write them up. I'm like, this is wrong.
Hey, I have very low ammo, so when we kill a couple of these next time, we're
I guess. I'm just kidding.
Oh, this guy's back.
Shit. Oh.
Ammo?
Ah! Sorry! Here! I didn't mean to. It was a habit. I might need some back, though.
Here, I'll split it.
I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Yeah!
Yeah, my brother for Christmas had COVID.
Oh, hell no!
And then they all had the Nova virus. parents got sick. And it's just like,
Oh!
and the only thing I just think of is like, it's not worth it. Getting
It's
everybody
not.
sick.
It is not. It is not worth it. What a jerk.
Do you know where that guy went?
I marked where I think they were, but I don't know if they're still there. I just messaged everybody. I hope someone can cover for me. Who just offed me?
One of the bots.
I lost my wolf coin. No. I had a couple.
But yeah, I would feel bad about putting any type of obligation on someone knowing that I was sick. Because whatever I'm asking them to do, if they end up getting sick, it's just so not worth it.
No,
Time out
it's
of
not.
work, if they got a family, that means their other family members could get sick. It's just like, if you're fucking sick, do not fucking get anyone else that's sick. That's my
And
thing.
I agree because I have asthma and I have had this before and it took me down. Like I didn't put that on her. Can I have my coin?
Yeah.
Thank you. I didn't put that on her, but I was saying, like, I was telling the person that I asked to cover for, I said, listen, and also she outed herself to everybody. Like, I didn't out her on her own, like, on my own. Everybody knew about it because of her. And I was complaining. I'm like, I'm gonna get really, really sick. Where's
Take
that
those.
coin? Oh, there it
Take
is.
these minis.
Okay.
There's another one here. And I'll hold them. And you can take the big that's behind you.
But she outed herself to everybody, so I was telling them, like, I'm really pissed she's coming in. Like, trust me, you guys aren't the only ones who are mad, because I can't get this.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, here I am. I had to skip going to the gym today. I had a 15-day streak that I had to end, and I'm really mad about that, actually.
Yeah, getting something like the Nova virus would be terrible for me for lifting, because it wouldn't just impact me for, you know, the 2 to 3 days where you're throwing up and everything, but I mean, I'd probably lose like 10 pounds, and I would probably lose 2 to 3 weeks worth of strength that I'd have to build all back up. So basically, getting this virus would put me back like a month in the gym. That's how traumatic it would affect me. So like,
I'm really... Hey,
when
here, this is for you. For your health.
So that's why, you know, I think of like, why are you going to put yourself in a situation where you're going to babysit for a day and then run the risk of getting everyone sick, yourself sick, missing all of work, everything. My brother should have never asked them to come.
I agree, honestly. If he already had it, then, like, just... Maybe... I mean, did she have it at that time?
Who?
Your niece?
No, not yet. She didn't have it yet.
But she did get it eventually, anyway. Right peek! Haha! Oh, shit! Oh, man.
I have your card? No?
I think so. I think so. It's pointing me to the reboot van.
What the fuck? There's 2 reboot vans this close? You should go back into the base and pick up the medallion and some health.
Uh,
I am gonna start heading towards the circle.
I really wanted to go to the gym after work today, but I didn't. It just hurt really bad the night before, and I didn't want to do it again. It sucks because I started adding weight to my exercise. Before I was just using body weight, but I just started adding weight.
I mean, you'll get it back quick. I mean, even the 10 pounds I would lose if I got, sick with something like that virus. I mean, most of that is not muscle. The overwhelming majority of it's not muscle, but, it's glycogen, it's water, it's a lot of things. It just takes some time to come back.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So it's more just like a cold or a respiratory infection like that. Like, it definitely makes the breathing harder, but it shouldn't impact your strength too much. The thing that gets really impacted from a respiratory infection would be your cardiovascular endurance.
That's the problem.
Your strength training should be largely okay.
I hope so, because I actually have put on some muscle weight.
I mean, you'll for sure not be at 100% just because it's harder to breathe, but generally speaking, that doesn't impact you for a respiratory infection. Alcohol is very similar, where it doesn't really impact strength, but it impacts cardiovascular and muscular endurance significantly.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that.
I was reading a post today about someone making the point that, like, we now know alcohol consumption is for sure pretty directly correlated to increased risks of, like, I think it was like 16 different cancers, and for women specifically, I think it was like the highest risk increase was with breast cancer.
Oh, yikes.
And they said this was true even at moderate alcohol level consumption.
I mean, yeah, it is a poison.
I feel like most people, like, believe that it's not dangerous to drink just small amounts of alcohol, and, like, every data and study on it just keeps saying it's not true.
You just keep not listening.
I just got nearly dead. Hit him for like 200. Got him. Got another.
I wonder if it's even worth it to hang on this thermite at this point.
What?
So I wonder if it's even worth it to hang on this thermite at this point.
Nah. We're lucky to loot 1 vault per game.
Oh,
Two is very abnormal and probably not necessary most of the time. So, the Sleep Token arena, the bands that have put their logo on, like all the different arenas. It turns out it's also like, if you look at like the United States map, that it's like a very popular constellation as well.
Shut up.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What constellation?
I forget the name off the top of my head.
Is it shaped like a pot?
No, it's like, oh, I don't want to butcher it, but
Orion's belt, maybe?
nah. But one, I just can't believe that all these arenas are like in on this. Like, to me, like, it's one thing to get you to change your shit, you know, but to get all these bands to arenas to join along is pretty wild.
It is. It's Sleep Token though. They are pretty big name now.
Not see that guy or hear him at all. Cassiopeia?
Cassiopeia, yeah. I love that.
Also means that they're having an arena tour in the United States, and I was looking up some of the sizes of these arenas, and some of them hold like 15,000 seats. And again,
God, I need to start saving now because that's gonna be an expensive ticket.
what I was saying too before was, you know, to get all these arenas to change their logo from their arena to whatever Sleep Token is doing, to me it really kind of says like, the record label that Sleep Token's working with is like all in on Sleep Token being a hit. I feel like I've never seen an arena like do something like that.
Yeah. It's crazy. I love it though. Man, I think I have one game left. Sorry, my head's starting to pound.
Yeah, this is like exactly the distance, the angles. Pretty wild.
Wow.
If you click on the tweet I sent you, it shows the quoted tweet of it.
Location. That can't be all the locations for it.
No, it's not. I said that.
Okay.
I said that some have started it and they've revealed it in that way, so it makes that. Now, if they're doing an arena tour, they're gonna do more than just 5 places or 6 places.
Well, it's them. Who knows?
And some of the places are like fucking Georgia and like Indiana. Like, nah, they're gonna do one in Philly.
They're probably, yeah,
They're gonna
probably
do one
not
in
going
New
there.
York. They'll probably do one in Baltimore. That's what they did last time. They did Philly, New York, Baltimore, and those are like some of the biggest places.
I have to think, which is more dangerous to go to by myself, Philly or Baltimore?
I thought Philly was pretty nice when I went there.
Okay. It's a little sketchy thinking about going to Baltimore by myself.
Baltimore is supposed to be like one of the highest crime places in the country.
Yeah, I wouldn't go to a show in Detroit by myself, so I'm thinking like maybe not that.
I mean, I don't really ever feel intimidated when I go out. I know that's not the same for...
Yeah, it's not the same, dude. It's not same.
But there also wasn't any moment where I felt like anyone was in any type of danger at all there.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the stature of you compared to me is different. I mean, I can take somebody any day, but I don't want to have to unleash my power. I talk a big game, but actually I would be a little worried. It would be really leaving the venue and going in that would be nervous.
I mean, there's gonna be a ton of people there. Like just the crowd would be, in support of anyone that's, in danger.
It's very interesting because metalheads really are like that. Like, every time I've been near a mosh pit, I've been terrified and someone next to me has been like, here, and then like pushed me away from it.
I mean, it's just kind of like the dead of like, most people are good, so in a bad situation, good people would help you out. Oh, there's real people, it looks like?
They're almost dead in the purple. I marked something that I didn't mean to.
Spray that med mist as soon as you get revived.
Okay. Well, I got someone to cover the second half of my shifts, and I wasn't allowed to leave the building during my break today, so my boss might have to suffer the same fate as me tomorrow. I don't give a shit. I'm not going into work.
And I don't understand how any boss, would be disappointed. It's like, alright, well, you want me to get everyone else sick? I know more people are calling out.
Right. I don't know how she would feel about it, but I know I'm not going in. I feel like she would take it rationally.
Fortunately, in any situation where I've ever called out sick, I've never had anyone have a problem with it. But I'm pretty sure, as easy-mannered as I normally am, I think I would actually, say to them, do you want me to come in and get everyone sick? That doesn't make sense.
People do things that don't make sense all the time. Mm.
Yep.
I was wondering if you were going to be able to get it out.
Oh my god.
You did it though. Oh no, I got rid of my thermite. Wait, we don't need it here. We need the Doge coin.
Oh, what the fuck
Not-
is this? Oh, it's just a legendary one.
Knocked one. Oh, I ran out of ammo.
I'm gonna snipe this game. Dinosaur house.
Oh, this person's still kicking, so their teammate must be around here somewhere.
Kinda wish they kept attachments in the game.
Attachments?
Yeah.
Oh, like when you could go to the bench and alter your gun?
Yeah.
Those were fun.
Even if the game is now a hit scan again, they don't have to add the dot sights. They could have still had like the silencer, they could have had the extended clips, maybe one that like reduces the kickback on a gun or something. That would still be cool to have.
Yeah, I agree. Footsteps. It's probably bots. Yep.
There's a car here we could take.
This one?
I'm at one.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping tonight. This is gonna be fun.
Could you take something like NyQuil?
You know what? I just might, because I'm not going into work tomorrow, so... Oh, hold on. I'm trying to plug in my headset. Okay. Yeah. Maybe... I don't know if we have any in the house, but I'll find it if we do. On top of the sedative I already take to go to sleep. Jesus. That's what it might take, though.
Oh, I just
Last night
headshot
I
one.
didn't get any
Hop in
sleep.
here.
Don't tell me what to do.
Mary, I want this guy to get revived. The only thing worse than getting a 6-shot, the sniper, some asshole getting revived, and it feels like a gun is counting more.
Why does Ryan always want to get on right when... Because I said this is going to be my last game.
He always gets
Like
on around 10.
His timing is bad.
Oh, what the fuck in the way?
Ah! Oh my god. Oh my god! Ow. Okay. Good games.
Yeah, good games.
Alright. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya.